Lost Treasures Collection event has arrived, giving us loads of awesome content, but today we're going to be focusing on Crypto's new town takeover, as there are some hidden features I have found in this town takeover that are absolutely game changing and will help you guys get the upper hand when you drop in this location. Let's jump into it. Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at the hidden features in Crypto's new town takeover. Now, as we've seen with previous town takeovers, including Octane's, we see the jump pads. In Race 1, we see that massive portal that lets you skydive out of it and get to another location. We see it in all of these other Legends town takeovers, but Crypto's, they've just gone a complete another level with Crypto's town takeover. They've added some overpowered things, including the ability to scan every single player's location on the map. Yes, I am not trolling you guys. You can scan every single person on this map. It's actually insane. I do just want to say, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to scroll down, give this video a thumbs up to support the channel further, and be sure you're subscribing whilst you're at it so you don't miss out on any future Apex Legends videos. But now with that out of the way, let's talk about the new hidden features, and I want to also give you guys tips on how to use them. So the first huge feature that is in Crypto's new takeover is the fact that you can see how many enemy squads are actually in that location, so you can get a good idea of how wary and cautious you need to be when you're in that location. These numbers are scattered around the inside of Crypto's new area. There are also other screens in corridors where you guys can see how many teams are in that location. Now, as of now, I believe the only time it will pick up if another enemy team is in the location is that circle you see of the map room. If they're outside of the map room, then they won't show up on that screen. Now, this is very good because when you're trying to do things like revive a teammate, you're skeptical if enemies are present. If that screen says 0, it means no other squads are present and you're completely safe to revive that teammate. And that's the same for looting up or doing other things. It's really good to just take a look at that screen every now and then just to be sure that there's no one around your location. You'll have many situations where your teammate is down and you're fighting another enemy. That enemy then retreats, and just to be sure, always check the screen to see if they've actually retreated or not. If they've retreated, then you can go for the res, but if that screen is still telling you there is a team present, then just be a bit wary of the situation. But I found this feature very useful and it saved my life in a lot of situations already. Now, in the center part of Crypto's new location, the map, there is actually an overview of the whole Kings Canyon map, which is pretty cool. But let's move on to the second thing you can do in this game that is very overpowered. Now, there is a machine here which you guys can actually interact with. It's in this location. Now, you've got to hold square to scan, or hold, I don't know what it is on PC. One of you guys let me know down below. Is it R? It's got to be R, right? R for reload. One of you guys just let me know down below if any PC players are watching. Once it's activated, these are the three things that are going to happen. The first thing is that you're going to see enemies nearby on your minimap in a Dorito shape, similar to the advanced UAV you guys know in Call of Duty. The only thing is that they're not going to be moving. You'll see a still image, and that will stay as a still image for a few seconds. The second thing is that if you open up your normal map where you see the whole map, you can see every single enemy's location for a few seconds. And the third thing, which is the biggest thing, is that you can see a scan of all enemies' movement in the same location as you for a few seconds. You can see where they're moving next, just like you can normally do with Crypto's drone. And this is the most overpowered thing. If you guys can drop in this location early and scan that ability, then you can see where enemies are moving and you can pick enemies off very easily in the early game. Now, this is very vital for you guys to dominate this area. And the best thing about this is that the charge up time isn't even that long. I'm not sure the exact time, but you can use this as many times as you want, and I believe it's no longer than 30 seconds, 40 seconds. You can then do the same thing. So if enemies are present, always be sure you're making use of this new interact feature and you're using it to your best potential. I honestly never thought they would add something where you can see every single player's position on the map. Now, of course, it's not going to help you too much where you can see enemies all the way up to bunker, for example, but the enemies that are present nearby, for example, hydro dam, you guys can push that and you can get some very easy kills. And if you're going for something like a 20 bomb, then I think the best place to land right now is in Crypto's new location. Also want to point out as well, if the late game happens to be in this bottom right location, then I would try pushing that as soon as possible, because if you can push that bottom right location and use this scanning feature quite often, you can see where enemies are moving next, where they're rotating. I think this location is actually a game changer for the Kings Canyon map. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. I just wanted to bring you guys a very quick video letting you know of all the types of things you can do in this location. You can see the amount of squads there are in the location, and you can also scan enemies around the map, and make sure that you check the minimap when you use the scan feature, and also check around you because there are going to be enemies you can see through walls that could be moving towards you or could be moving away from you. It's a very easy way to pick up easy kills. So nonetheless, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you all for watching this Apex Legends video. If you did enjoy, be sure to scroll down, spare a second to give this video a like, and be sure you subscribe if you're currently not subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. Nonetheless, take care guys, and I'll catch all of you in another brand new Apex Legends video.